Oh wow. That's quite something, isn't it?
Well, hello to everybody. Welcome back to the Shallow Proclamation, or welcome for the first time indeed. If you're joining us at this stage, it's an odd stage to join us, episode 6 of the Mutants of all places. But we're about to watch this final one here. Do comment below, let us know what you think, and join our Discord server, link in the description. If you want full reactions, you can find them on our Patreon, link in the description as well.
Are you going to introduce me, Paul?
I'm so sorry. Who are you?
No, it's fine. I'd see me as just a kind of accessory as well.
I'm so sorry. I tried to say something different because I always say exactly the same thing, and I thought, and look what's happened.
So you thought, you know what? I'll cut out my co-host from the intro.
Exactly.
Yeah. No,
This is Thomas, everyone.
I love you. Hi.
Now, I don't know if I've actually seen this episode. Do you remember I said at the beginning of the Mutants I wasn't sure if I'd ever finished it?
Right.
I'm not sure I've even seen episode 5 until 25 minutes ago. So, oh, hello.
Oh.
This is a bit different, isn't it?
Doctor, as I'm sure you know.
Your scientific advisor?
Well, surely you know one another?
Should we? Perhaps
These outfits are a little bit Time Lord-esque,
Yeah, I
aren't
was
they?
just about to say, are these guys Time Lords?
No, I think they're just from same place the Marshal's from, aren't they?
Right. But they're the kind of higher up in the hierarchy. Paul?
I'm sure you've got it straight, miss. Any minute now, the clearance fuel program-
Make your own jokes.
Oh, what's that? What's that on the...
If we don't go out soon, it'll be too
Is that a
late.
kind of projector?
Stand back.
This story has had quite a lot of good visual stuff in it, hasn't it?
Has it?
This is it then.
I mean, what are we watching? It's kind of escape pod thing. I mean, this is impressively done, to be fair.
I mean, yeah, fair play.
It's just bizarre
sure
kind of
what's
machinery,
happening, but-
isn't it? Yeah.
Very.
Oh, nice. This is quite trippy again, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
They're clearly leaning into that in the show a bit. There was quite a lot of it in the Daemons, I guess, and then in this
Pushing the
season.
CSO stuff again, aren't they?
Yeah.
Worry about that later. Come on.
Was it episode 4 or 3 that had the really trippy bit with the white figure?
The accusation
Kind
is
of-
that you
I
mounted a
think,
massive operation to convert the atmosphere
I think it might have been, yeah, episode 4.
Surrounded by multicoloured lights.
Yeah, that was pretty trippy.
I beg you not to listen to this man. The mutants are not monsters. They are the native life form of this planet undergoing a natural and inevitable change. This change, however, has been brought about prematurely by that man's rash and callous experiments.
That's a lie. Where's your evidence?
No, there's nothing to be afraid of. The mutants are not dangerous unless you try to harm them.
They're evil. Don't deserve to live.
That is a rational and intelligent creature. To kill it would be murder.
Destroy it or we'll all be killed.
Even in front of them, he's just getting the
I
gun out.
know.
There. You see what I have to deal with? More of these creatures may attack us. I want my men released at once. Now. And your men placed under my command.
Release the Marshal's men. Obey his orders during this emergency.
Whoa, they believe him. Shocking. Yeah, that was quite a clever, cunning move on his part, I guess, wasn't it? Like, trying to make it look like this was an attack. Oh, nice.
It's a pretty good effect.
It's like one of the weapons from Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's quite something, isn't it?
You destroyed my dreams. I'll destroy you!
Die,
Yeah.
Marshal. Let there be an end to your torture of my people.
Whoa.
We'll see you all later. Doctor Who, did you say?
Boom.
Investigate, please.
There you go.
There we go. Well, that was wrapped up rather nicely.
Yeah, I mean,
What did you make of it, having never seen that episode before?
I don't think I've ever seen that. I can't think I would remember that.
Yeah,
I'd remember Kai, like, surely just like
flapping
some
along.
sort of flapping his way through the scenes in like this rainbow technicolor light.
It's quite something.
It is quite something. Yeah, yeah. It's a funny old one, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, I enjoyed the Doctor. You know, I enjoyed the Doctor's line where he said, "It's all right, investigator." He's quite mad. I thought that was really well delivered. Yeah, there's a lot kind of happens quite quickly, doesn't it? The people from Earth turn up, and then there's this investigation, and then somehow they believe the Marshal very quickly, despite the fact it's clearly obvious he's a complete nutcase.
Yes.
And then it swings back the other way again, like very quickly as well. So tries to do a lot in that space of time. Maybe it tries to do a little bit too much, but yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, they. To have them sort of mutate. The idea of them being in a natural mutation, I think, came about a couple of episodes ago, back in episode 4. That's a nice idea. Their final form is slightly unusual.
It is. I mean, it would be hard to sleep at night, wouldn't it, if your entire body is glowing with the colours of the rainbow, including your eyelids, presumably.
Yeah, it's pretty nutty.
It is. Is it? I mean, there's something quite interesting in that, isn't there? That the mutation, you think it's going to make things more hideous, but actually it kind of, it's almost like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. It's like something more beautiful or...
A really gaudy butterfly.
Yes. But yeah, no, it's interesting that kind of transformation. And I think I did like the concept of the Marshal, you know, trying to double down and cover up what was going on, and even managing to convince them that the mutant that was coming in to the room was trying to attack them when actually it was just scared. Because it's quite a scary looking thing, I guess they believed him. But yeah, I agree. Because of the hamminess of his performance, which we've enjoyed up to this point, it maybe didn't serve this episode too well, because it's really obvious to us that he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
But these investigators that are like go along with him for a bit. So yeah, but hey, maybe we would have done the same in that situation.
I guess we'll never know. It's.
Have you ever been on a space station and been deceived into thinking that the insect-like forms are actually dangerous?
Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably probably the weakest of this season so far.
Yes.
But there were moments there's a lot of good stuff, I think, particularly early on in the story, and I think, again, it suffers from being over long. Could definitely have done with being a tight 4-parter rather than dragged out. And there were loads of things we actually quite enjoyed through the beginning of it. And there's great sort of location work. Like we said, the idea about the mutation and being part of a natural metamorphosis, the cave scene, there's lots of interesting visuals and things like that. There were lots of really nice things in there. And I think, there's a good story in there. It's quite a serious story in there, really, as well, isn't there? About sort of a genocide and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Just the ending, I'm not sure quite gives it the gravity it needs. And Kai just, this just seems a really odd thing for them to finish up as. And
Yeah.
And immediately Kai starts talking about himself in the third person. Kai, thanks you, Professor Sondergaard. It's just...
Kai Havertz.
It just becomes a little bit unusual. More so even than the rest of it.
Yeah. It's... I like the... I mean, you can definitely say it takes risks, doesn't it? It's it's ambitious as a story. Does
I don't think it's
land all its punches? Probably not. But
I don't think it's a story I would return to necessarily.
Right.
I can kind of see why when I initially watched it before, I'm pretty sure I didn't finish it. I'm pretty sure this is where my Pertwee era got derailed in terms of trying to catch up with everything. So yeah, I never quite finished this one. But so there you go. I can say I've done it, which is good. I don't think I would go back again, despite the fact there's some nice ideas in there, and the mutts themselves I still think look really good. There's lots of, again, that's another tick for the production of it.
For sure.
But yeah, it's not quite the sum of its parts, but
yeah, but bless them, they gave it their all.
Absolutely, they did. Yes.
Yeah. Well, no, let us know what you think of this story in the comments. I get the impression that the fan base is a huge fan of this one, but lots to be commended. Do join our Discord community as well to continue these conversations, and you can check out our Patreon for the full commentary tracks for this episode and many others, and all the ones we're doing going forward. So, thanks for watching.
Take care. Bye-bye.